filmed on the tablet. Right, morning! Hello, hello. Right, so what we're going to start with is a nice steady warm-up. So I just want you to circle out those arms for me. So head and chest is up, and just do nice big circles. So keep your body long, head is up, chest is nice and high, and we just take big circles up. I want you just to swing those arms back. Okay, what we're doing is loosening out those shoulders, loosening out those arms, just kind of waking up the body, but nice and gently. Now roll the arms forward, we bring them over from the back, big circles. So you're trying to reach up high. If you can get your arms together over your head, fantastic. If not, that's something we need to work on, because you may find the shoulders a little bit tight. Let's have a little forearms parallel to the floor, give me a little twist and turn. Little turn, little turn. Keeping the abs nice and strong as we turn as well. So we just get the whole body moving. Nice, isn't it? If only the rest of the workout was going to be this easy. Single arm at a time. So think about backstroking. So big circles back, but we're really lengthening out. And you can let your body move. Okay, let your body roll. So wake up the abs, get the back moving, get those core muscles going, bring those arms forward. Front crawl. This might be as close as we get to swimming for a while. So every now and then I want you to breathe. Ready? Breathe. Head down. Breathe. See, now you know why I don't swim, because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Rotate one more time. Forearms parallel to the floor, nice twist and turn. Let your body move. Bum, bum, bum. Nice. Take both arms high. Come into a squat. As you squat, swing the arms past your legs. Now, as you can see, I'm not squatting too deep just yet. Okay, this is a wake up for the legs. So I'm not having to go too deep into it. But I'm letting those arms come nice and high. So feel the shoulders working. Feel those abs working. Let's have two more. One more. Arms at your side, feet are hip width apart. I want you to lunge. As you lunge, raise both arms up into the air. So we're going nice and strong here. Yeah, lovely. So just alternate those lunges. Arms go up. And we just settle into that nice steady rhythm. It doesn't have to be fast. Just start to feel your body warm up. Feel it loosen out. Beautiful. And let's go one more on each side. And then last one. Fab. Let's go half jack. Just half jack, just for the first bit, just to loosen out. Hands to shoulder height, just tap the toe to the side. Nice. And like I said, all we're doing now is just slowly warming up the body, slowly loosening it out. Plenty of time to get working hard once we get into the routine. Go 4, 3, 2, awesome. And 1. We take both arms high. This time when we swing, come up onto your toes. Take a little stretch up. Swing through, toes, swing through, toes. Now you can really let those arms go so they come past the body. You can even give yourself a little pat and a little clap behind the back. Not quite a pat on the back, but a clap behind the back. Because we're good, we're here, we're working, we're good. We like that. Give me 2 more, and then 1 more. Let's go back into those lunges. So again, plant the feet, always get that base first. Okay, and this is going to be when we work in the kettlebells. Okay, this is why base is going to be really important with a couple of the moves that we do. It's always important to get that foot position first of all. Okay, we should start to feel a little bit warmer. Let's have 10 more seconds. Nice and steady, nice and strong. Maybe just dipping a little bit deeper into those lunges. 1 more, this last one. And go back in, so either half jack or full jacks now. So just increase that intensity of the movement. So we just got to put a little bit more energy into what we're doing and a little bit more purpose into those movements. So now what you start to feel is that heart rate elevate, but the body get a little bit warmer. That's a good thing. Nice. 4, 3, 2. We go 1 more time. Give me a little knee lift in front. Again, we're not going too high. Just a little loosener for the thighs, whether you're jogging or marching. Body is long, we're nice and tall, and we're just starting to wake up those legs by lifting them up a little bit. Let the arms run. Lovely. Woo. Butt kicks, we do the same. Little jog or step. Again, you can always take that impact down. You do not have to run. We can just step, kick. Nice. Lovely stuff. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Okay, let's get back into that jack. So, just to start to move a little bit quicker now. So hands to shoulder height, maybe a little more tempo. Half jack is the same. You may be starting to step just a little bit wider, not too wide. Still a jack, we're not going into a side lunge. And we're just going here. Let's have 10 more seconds. So we should start to feel nice and warm, nice and loose. and getting ready for that routine. Let's go with those knees up. Again this time, just a little bit higher. So again, whether you're marching or jogging, just a little bit more of an emphasis on the height of the legs. So I really feel like the hips are loosening out. You always nice and warm for the legs, the knees. And this is great. So if your legs do feel it from a previous day's workout, this is a great way just to loosen them out and get them ready for what they're about to do. Now flip your heels to your backside, that little butt kick. Shake the arms out at the same time. Lovely stuff. And we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to plant the feet, come down into a squat. Head and chest is up. Sit into that squat straight up and down. Just the last 10 seconds. And then we're going to get into your routine. So give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and then final one. Boom! Awesome. So what I want you to do is grab a quick drink. And let's get ready to rock and roll this morning. Okay, cool. Right, so first exercise we're going to go is going to be your kettlebell swing, okay? So if you haven't got a kettlebell, what we can do is, as we've just done in the warm-up, swing your arms beside your legs and lift up. So if you haven't got a kettlebell, go into that one. But if you have, what I want you to do is grab the handle, okay? There's 3 parts of the kettlebell. We'll go through the parts as we use them. Make sure you plant your feet. You need a good base for this. So I just want you to watch first of all. So from here, we're going to swing the kettlebell under the legs, okay, here. And then you use your hips to punch the kettlebell forwards. And we only need to lift up sort of roughly to the top of your head. But to do that, it's called a hip snap. And you actually punch the hips forward. It's that motion, okay? Boom, here. So what we're not doing is we're not lifting from the shoulders. It's all done in the hips. So it's good for the hamstrings, the back of the thighs. It's good for the bum. Are you ready? In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. So we're going to aim for around about 30 seconds per exercise, okay? So using those hips to punch. So like I said, it's a great exercise for the back of the legs. Really good for the back side as well. But again, using that hip, like I said, it's called a hip snap, where we punch that hip forward and that generates the power. That power transfers through the whole body, through the core, through the arms, and that's how we lift that weight up. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Awesome. So what I want you to do now is turn the kettlebell over, point the base to the ceiling and grab the horns. So the horns are these bits here, the side bits, okay? So we grab the horns, elbows in tight to the body. We're going to squat and press. Exactly what it says on the tin. Squat, press. Ready, set, let's go. So if you haven't got kettlebells, this is the one you can do with your dumbbells. So nice strong squat, nice strong shoulder press. Just holding that weight on the chest though, as you can see it's just here. So I'm not letting that weight drop, keeping hold of it, and focusing on those arms working the whole time, but abs working nice and strong as well. Sitting into that squat, punching up. So that's really where we start to get the body working. So these are 2 big power movements back to back. So this is a great way just to elevate that heart rate, but not with the traditional cardio moves. But 2 big movements, lots of muscles, lots of energy. Lovely. 2 more reps. And then last one. Fantastic. So we need your mats for a few exercises. So what I'm going to do is bring your mat down and we're going to press up or plank. I'm going to give you a couple of options here. But what I want you to do is place the kettlebell just in front of the mat. So mine's about, I suppose, 6 inches from the top of the mat. Now either press up and we're going to tap the kettlebell or go from plank. So I'm going to show you from here. So we hit our press up, one hand taps the kettlebell, press up, other hand taps. Okay, this can be done from knees or you can plank it, one at a time, tap, tap. Now what I want you to focus on is keeping your body movement as still as possible when you go for that tap. So we're not rolling like this, we're not rocking and rolling. You ready? Set. Okay, let's go. So down, that little tap, down, that little tap. So if you are on your feet, what you might want to do is take your feet a little bit wider. Okay, what this is going to do is give you a nice base. If you've got really good balance and really good core control, your feet come closer together. And again, you can drop down to knees if you need to. We're going to go one more on each side. That's on my count, by the way. Last one. Awesome. So we're going to roll onto your back, and you need your kettlebell. We're going to go into a floor press. So onto your back, feet on the floor, knees are bent. Grab the horns. So again, the base of the kettlebell is pointing to the ceiling. Lift off the chest. So it's pretty much on your chest here. And we're going to sit up and press the kettlebell straight up to the ceiling. And here. So it's right back to the chest each time, right up each time. So it's not just about what the abs are doing, but I want you to focus on the arms as well. So chest, shoulders, arms are working hard here. Awesome. That little push for me. Let's have 10 seconds, so maybe 3 reps. We get those abs working. Welcome to Thursday, isn't it? Last one. Excellent. And down. So place the kettlebell down. Don't need your mats for now, so place them out of the way. Okay. Bend your knees, grab your weight, bring it to your chest. Okay, you can go with the horns again. There's a lot of horns here. And we're going to reverse lunge. So this is step back. Start nice and tall with the kettlebell on the chest. Step back, change legs. Step back, change legs. So again, to make sure your base is good and to help you balance, you take your feet a little bit wide. You can see my feet are hip width apart. So when I step back, as you can see here, they're still hip width apart. If you start with your feet narrow and you step back now, as you can see here, it's going to really affect my balance. So when you lunge, and that's the same when you go forward as when you go back, keep your feet wide. Okay, and this does make a huge difference to balance and control. And as you can see again, it's nice and tall here. And we're going to feel those arms working. Yeah. Oh, excellent. One more rep. Going to do that last one. Beautiful. Let's just give the arms a little break. We're going to do something called a halo. We're going to polish your halo. Because we're all good, because we're exercising. So again, it's a horns one. So watch first of all. We actually start with the kettlebell right in front of your face. So that's the only thing you can see is a kettlebell. Elbows in. Okay, they're in nice and tight. And then what I'm going to do is going to wrap the kettlebell around my head. You can see it disappear behind my head. And then it comes round. Stop, back in front of my face, and then I wrap around. And you should see when it's around the back of my head, you can't see it. And then wrap it around again. So you go all the way around the head one way, stop, centre, all the way around the head the other way. So as you can see, it's like polishing your halo. So as soon as you're ready, let's get straight into it. Now this is a great exercise for the shoulders, but I love this for the abs. It's not about speed, it's all about control. And like I said, the goal here, as you can see all the way around, look how low it is. It's all the way around, disappears behind my head, rotates round. So it actually goes all the way, just circle around your head. So you're not lifting up at any time. You go one way, boop, stop the other way. Okay, do one more to each direction, and we've got one more move to go. And then we'll grab a drink. Awesome, bring it back to centre. So you can place the kettlebell down just a few seconds. We're going to do something called a figure of 8. So we're going to get our feet planted first, okay, into a nice wide stance. And we're going to pass the kettlebell from front to back on this first set. You can do both, back to front. We're going to go front to back. And this is definitely easier if you've got a kettlebell with a wider handle, okay? Because you're going to be transferring from the right arm to the left. So what I'm going to show you first is you're going to do a little squat, pass the kettlebell from between your legs, come up, squat, and you pass the kettlebell. Okay, so what I want you to make sure you're really focusing on here is a squat down, up, down, up. It's really easy to lean like this from side to side. But I want you to focus on the squat. So to do that, use your core muscles, okay? Use those abs. So when you're ready, squat. And like I said, this is definitely easy when you've got a bigger handle, because you just don't have to squat. One, you don't have to squat as deep, which is kind of nice because it's a little bit easier to pass through because the handle's longer. And it's just easier in terms of being able to get both hands on the kettlebell as well. Excellent. So legs all the way. So remember, chest is up, head is up, and the figure of 8 obviously is the motion we make with the kettlebell. Now this is going from front to back. Next set we're going to go from back to front, which is the same, but just the other way. Does that make sense? It's the same, but the other way. Okay, 5, 4, 3, hello legs, 2, last one. Beautiful. Bend your knees, place the kettlebell down. Grab a little drink. So make sure you get a little bit of water in. Always important that even when we're not doing a lot of traditional, say, cardio exercise where we're really pushing hard, is that we make sure that we get in some fluid in at some point as well. Yeah, don't let go of the kettlebell. Excellent. So, what we can now do is we've done the set once, we do it again, but we can move a little bit faster between the movements, okay? Because we know what the movements are. So again, if you haven't got your kettlebell, swing through with the arms at your side, and you can lift the toes. You can even add a little hop here, okay? If you're not, both hands are on the kettlebell at the top. Let's swing. Ready? Let's go. So again, use those hips. Punch those hips forward. That's going to generate the power, okay, that goes through the core, through the arms, through the shoulders, that lifts the weight. And again, it's a big movement here. So it's not just about what the legs are doing. Okay, this is getting the heart rate going. And it's a good thing, getting that metabolism going. That's what we want. We want that metabolism up for the rest of the day. So these big, powerful movements do that. 3, 2, last one. Squat press. So flip the kettlebell, grab the horns, elbows in tight, and we come into that squat first, shoulder press second. So it's 2 movements, we're just throwing them into one awesome move. You can see where the kettlebell is here. So remember, as you squat, chest is up, always looking straight ahead. Yeah, nice. Should feel those arms, feel those shoulders. Come on, nice and strong. Brilliant. See if we can go for 10 seconds. Whew. 3, 2, last rep. Press ups is next. So bend your knees, place the kettlebell down. So come into your press up position. Okay, that's entirely up to you where you go. Knees are there, toes are there. And then again, shift that kettlebell. So it's maybe 6, 8 inches away from the top of your mat. You've got that gap. Should be enough to be able to get your hand in between. So it's a challenge to get into that position. And the other challenge as well, while we're on this lockdown, is really focus on that plank and press up position, okay? If you've always struggled with full press ups, focus on getting 1 or 2 full press ups in, then drop to knees. Because if we can get those 1 or 2 in, that's how it becomes 3 and 4, 5 and 6. But you have to challenge those first ones, okay? And do the first ones when you're fresh. So chest down, tap, chest down, tap. If your arms really feel it, tap from plank and go either high or low. So you can do knees or toes. Okay, this is made a little bit harder coming off the shoulder press. Okay, where the shoulders have just been working, the back of the arms have just been now going over them again. Yeah. Oh, beauty. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 more. Just because I thought it'd be a good idea. And last one. Fab. Okay, let's come over onto your back, floor press. So just bring the kettlebell to the side of your mat first. Feet on the floor, knees are bent. Grab the horns, eyes on the ceiling. Ready, crunch and press. Reach up nice and strong. So lift, push, and again. So keep looking up. So rather than look over your knees, look up. So lengthen. Feel those abs working hard. Okay, and again, I reckon, what do you reckon? 10 seconds, come on. Push through. 2 reps. And last one. Whew. Okay, let's get the kettlebell down. So come to your feet, we've got our 3 exercises to finish the set. So, lunges, halo to figure 8. So, hands on front of the chest. Okay, we're going to reverse lunge, we're going to step back. So think about your base. So what do we need to do? We need to keep the feet wide to help with our balance, and then keep the feet wide when you step back. It's all about keeping that base, that position. It's all about working those legs hard as well, obviously. Nice, yeah. Come on, keep going. Halfway. We'll go straight into the halo next. Straight into the figure of 8 as well after. One more on each leg. Woo. Last one. Beautiful. Bring the kettlebell right in front of your face. Wrap it around your head. Back to center. Around your head. Back to center. So the great thing about doing this one is you can practice this, okay? So if you're not sure you've got it quite right, you can always find a mirror, stand in front of it so you disappear out of view when you've got the kettlebell in your face, and make sure when it goes behind your head here, you can't see it. You get a smile again. Feel those shoulders and feel those abs working hard. Excellent. So one more to each side, and then we're going to go figure of 8 from back to front. So the only difference is just the way that we're passing. The squat is the same. It's straight up and down. We go back to front. Take it behind the thigh. Behind the thigh. And again, make it a squat. Chest is up. Head is up. Yeah. And I'm just getting a little bit more of a swing as well. So you can swing the kettlebell a little bit wider. But again, make sure it's not taking your body with it. So we're not going over. Okay? It's that strong squat. We focus on those legs working. Come on, we've got 10 seconds as it's the end of the set. Let's finish strong. Earn that drink break. I'm not going to give it you. I want you to earn it. Nearly. 5, 4, last passes. 3, 2, final one. Beauty. Bring it down, bend the knees, kettlebell down. Grab a drink. Set 2 done. That's not bad. Good timing. So have a little break, have a little breather. Legs. Yeah, this is quite leg tough as well with this. Whew. So just take 10 seconds. So, same set, exactly the same one more time. So we know the moves, then we're going to take a little breather, and then we're going to do a little finisher at the end where we really elevate the heart rate, and we have that kind of 1 minute little push, little challenge at the end as well, okay? And it'll be a different exercise. We haven't done that one yet. So it'll be a different one. Just that little push at the end as we're near the finish. So bend your knees, grab your kettlebell, grab the handle, plant the feet, get that base. Always think about the base first. Let's swing when you're ready. Punch those hips. So if you can feel your heart rate going up, like I said, that's a good thing. Okay, but you've got some big movements in here. The legs are big, powerful muscles. They need a lot of oxygen. That's what's going to get the heart rate going. That's what's going to get the metabolism going. It's those big movements we want. But it just means it's going to be a little more challenging. 10 more seconds. Keep punching those hips through. Go 3, 2, last one. Straight into your squat press. So grab the horns, turn the base of the kettlebell up so it's pointing upwards. Squat, shoulder press. Straight up and down. Whew. Let's pump them out nice and strong. Awesome. 10 seconds. This is the last time here. So I want you to go big, go strong. Can't go home, you're already there. Go big, go strong, go home. No, we're already there. And last one. Oh, that was the joke of the day. Okay, so mats are down. So press ups or plank. So if your arms are feeling it, you go for a plank hold. If you've still got the kettlebell tap, add the tap in. And like I said, there's about a hand's gap between my mat. I just spread my fingers, and there's about a hand between where the top of my mat is and the bit of the kettlebell there at the bottom, okay? So press up position when you're ready. Chest down, do a little tap. Chest down, do a little tap. So it's that balance and control. That's the challenging point, okay? When you lift that arm off and you put that weight onto the other side, and that's where we should feel your abs going into a little bit of overtime, a little bit of control. We're going one more on each side. So 2 press-ups. Last one, get that last one in. Little tap. Beautiful. Floor press. Come onto your back. Just bring the kettlebell to the side of the mat first so you can get yourself in position. So feet are on the floor, knees are bent. It's always that same starting point. Bring the weight to your chest, eyes on the ceiling. Let's press it up. So big sit up, big reach, nice and strong, crunching through those abs. Fantastic, well done. There's a few more seconds there. Keep working for it. 10 more seconds. It's the last crunches, so I want to make those ones good. 2 reps. And that last one. Kettlebell comes down. Okay, we come off our mats, so we don't need our mats now. So they're done with. So we've got our lunges, our halo, and our figure of 8. Then we have a little breather, and then we'll get into that last thing. So into your reverse lunges when you're ready. Start again with the feet hip width apart. Get that base, and let's get those legs working again. Whew. Again and again. Always working our legs. Go on, strong for me. Awesome. 10 more seconds. Halo is next. Again, we're going to go into it. Now your arms might be feeling this hold. Let's go straight in halo, right in front of your face, wrap around the head, center it up, go back the other way. So not about speed, all about control. That slow rhythm going around. Woo! Yeah. Fantastic work, well done. Keeping that body still, keep those abs strong. Like I said, it's a great exercise for the shoulders, but I love it for the abs as well. And then let's do that last one. Figure of 8. It's up to you whether you go front to back or back to front. Plant the feet. Think about that squat position. So straight down, straight up. Straight down, straight up. That's the challenging bit. That's the bit that takes a bit of getting used to. So it's down, up, down, up. Yeah, nice. Work the legs now, nice and strong. We're almost done. So it's all about the finish now. Whew. Definitely hot. Oh yeah. Brilliant. 10 seconds. Last little push. And then let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and then that last one. Brilliant. So bend the knees, kettlebell down, grab a drink. So get some water in, just a little sip, we don't need loads. Okay, so our finish is going to be 1 minute, and what we're going to do is a burpee upright row. Now I'm going to give you a few options for this. What I want you to do first of all is place the kettlebell directly underneath the middle of your body, but just about sort of a foot in front of where your feet are. So as you can see, if I show you from the side here, there's a little gap between where my feet and the kettlebell is. Now when we burpee, I want you to squat, hands down, jump back, jump in, lift your chest, and lift the kettlebell to chest high into that T position. We'll make that lovely T position, okay? Then bend your knees, kettlebell down, hands come beside the kettlebell, then we kick back. Okay? To take the kick back out, you go hands down, step your feet in, step in, head and chest come straight up as you squat into your upright row. So you can jump it or step it. It's entirely up to you, okay? We're going to look for a good minute and really use this one to finish it off. Body's nice and warm now, yeah? 3, this will be fun. 2, 1, let's go. So down, kick back, lift your chest. As soon as your feet hit the floor, here, feet are wide, chest comes straight up. So I'll show you here. So ready? Feet are wide, chest is up, straight into that upright row. If the weight is quite light, you can single arm row it. And then you just change on the next rep to the other side. So always lots of options. But this is having a big power movement to finish. Just when you think you've done, we just find a little bit extra. Feels like a minute, yeah? Not quite. Whew. Let's have a few more seconds. So single arms, let's do one more each side. That'll be the time. Ready? Last one. Come up tall. Awesome. Bend your knees, place the kettlebell down. And again, grab a drink. have a little bit of water, and just take 10 seconds, 15 seconds before you get stretched. So usual one, while the heart rate is up, just walk about. Okay, we always try and bring that heart rate down actively. So active means we keep walking, we're not here, we're not doubled over, we stay tall, we open up the lungs, we get that air in, and we just walk about in the space that we've got. So breathe, 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 breathe. While you're doing that, link your hands in front, chin goes down into your chest, shoulders come forward, and we back stretch, okay? So from the shoulder press, the press up, the plank, the press up tap, or the plank tap, the upright row at the end, and the halos, all hitting those shoulders hard. Big stretch, hands come behind, same again, open up across the front. And we just stretch it out nice and strong. Lovely, let's look after our legs. So heels down, right foot down, toes point forward, lean forward, calf stretch. Really push that heel into the ground. Just find that stretch. Bend the knees, go to lunge, chest as head is up. And we get a nice stretch right into the top of the thigh, so it goes into the hip. Step out of it from there, use a wall, a chair or something, heel to the bum, thigh stretch. You can see my knees are together, pull the foot away, so there's a gap between your foot and heel, your bum and heel. Push the hip forward to increase that stretch. Drop the foot down, hands onto the supporting leg. We're going to go here, hamstrings, back of the thigh. And change over to the other side. Heels down, toes point forward, lean forward, taking that calf stretch. Again, feel that stretch. Bend the knee, go to lunge. We just drop straight down, chest is up, head is up. Again, stretch into that top of that thigh. Just goes right into there. So it's quite nice, like I said, not any real traditional cardio exercise within that routine. But it's amazing how hot you get, like I said, when you're doing big movements that are working the legs. A lot of energy in there. Okay, there's a lot of big muscles working, so that means we've got to get the oxygen around the body, and that's a great way of doing big movements, but without actually going into things like jacks and squat thrusts. I know we finish with burpees at the end, but it's a great way of just getting a little bit of cardio going, but focusing a little bit more on the conditioning side of things. So bring that foot down, hamstrings, back of the thigh. Feel that stretch. And then let's take a stretch out. Reach up nice and tall. Place the hands in between your shoulders. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Awesome work. So I really hope you enjoyed that little routine. That was fantastic. All done, all dusted, and we can go off and enjoy the rest of our day now. So fist bumping over to here. Well done, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. Fantastic stuff today. That's Coach Adrian signing off.